Time does not heal, but it lessens the pain. A lost battle is a battle one thinks one has lost. The world has a great writer in you, one day you must write it all down. I am young, I am 20 years old, yet I know nothing of life but despair, death, fear, and fatuous superficiality cast over an abyss of sorrow. War makes you a man, war makes you dead. I don't know what to write to you. I have nothing left to say. Life did not intend to make us perfect. You're young, darling. You'll get over it in no time. And you'll be happy again. There is nothing we can do to change the past. All we can do is strive for a better future. Men are like drops of water, but it's the water that conquers the stone, the water finds a way. Life was such a wheel that no man could stand upon it for long. And it always, at the end, came round to the same place again. Courage was mine, and I had mystery, and all I had to do was take it and use it, without asking anyone's permission. I can see in the dark and hear silent footsteps. I am very quiet. Let the months and years come, they can take nothing from me, they can take nothing more. I am so alone, and so without hope that I can confront them without fear. Every war is different. But every war is the same. It's queer, when one thinks about it. We are in the 20th century, but our thoughts are still in the Middle Ages. Nothing is as obnoxious as other people's luck. Don't be sorry for yourself. Only arseholes are sorry for themselves. A hospital alone shows what war is. Soldiers are dreamers. When the guns begin, they think of fire-lit homes, clean beds, and wives. Perhaps it's impossible to wear an identity without becoming what you pretend to be. But what was there to say? Only that there were tears. Only that quietness and emptiness fitted together like stacked spoons. Only that there was a snuffling in the hollows at the base of a lovely throat. Only that a hard honey-colored shoulder had a semicircle of teeth marks on it. Only that they held each other close, long after it was over. Only that what they shared that night was not happiness but hideous grief. Do you remember, man? It's life. I don't know if we each have a destiny, or if we're all just floating around accidental-like on a breeze. But I think maybe it's both. I was just a soldier. And my duty was to obey. You are such a little fool. Love makes you believe everything you want to believe. I will remember that and try to be good, and if I am not, I will write it all down. I am young, I am 20 years old, yet I know nothing of life but despair, death, fear, and fatuous superficiality cast over an abyss of sorrow. Life is so unjust and irrational, so contradictory and poorly planned. You loved people for what they were and not for what you wanted them to be. I know how often people have to die before they are finally dead. We had to learn ourselves, and, furthermore, we had to teach the despairing men, that it did not really matter what we expected from life, but rather what life expected from us. We are forlorn like children, and experienced like old men. We are crude and sorrowful and superficial. I believe we are lost. The terror of annihilation, the loss of all that is most beloved, the crushing grief for the destruction of all that has given meaning to life. People are mean and cowardly. Strange, I thought. How you can be living your dreams and your nightmares at the very same time. You could fight wars better if you were married. There is nothing that excites me more than a swift breeze. Soldiers are always more imbecilic than citizens. You can have all the courage in the world. Yet there is no fighting destiny. Destiny and fate are the same thing. A silent battlefield is a forgotten one. In times like these, with everything collapsing, you can only really trust yourself. You never know beforehand what people are capable of, you have to wait. Give it time, it's time that rules. Time is our gambling partner on the other side of the table, and it holds all the cards of the deck in its hand. We have to guess the winning cards of life, our lives. Whoever survives a test, whatever it may be, must tell the story. That is his duty. War does not determine who is right, only who is left. There is nothing more beautiful than being happy. Only a true soldier knows the price of peace. Sometimes I wonder whether mankind is worth saving. The war is not only a matter of wounded bodies and shattered nerves but also of weakened minds and broken hearts.